Shabbat Shalom. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Shabbat Shalom. La, 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 la,
Let's go a little faster. Let's pick up the pace. Yay da 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 da. Yay da 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 da. Yay 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 da 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 yay da da. Yay da 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 yay da. Yay da 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 da. Yay da da Let me hear everybody. We now are going to have Shari School of Rock stand up. And Shari School of Rock, our junior choir, is going to lead us in singing about how good it is to be together tonight. Hine Mato.
We are going to continue with our candle lighting. So if everyone takes a look at the beautiful candles that we have lit in the middle of our circle here and breathes in as we get ready to set our intention for Shabbat, and breathes out our old week, the week that we are getting rid of, the week that we are passing, and we breathe in one more time for this holy, holy space that we are entering together as a community. And we sing the blessings for the candles together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
So as we gather in this different kind of space, it's so good to have you all here. And when we light the candles, we want to bring blessings to each other. So we did a strange thing as you were coming in. People looked at us kind of funny. we started handing out some talitot. If you don't have a talis that you have with you, maybe you could raise your hand and some of our ushers can help pass them out. Raise your hand if you, because here's what we want to do. We're going to offer a family blessing. And some people are here by themselves, and that's great. Some people are here with loved ones and friends. But we want to lift these talitot up over everybody around us. So you might be by yourself. You might be with other people. We want to kind of create a tent over everybody in the space. Maybe the parents of the kiddos over here could come and hold a talis over them so that everybody is under a talit of blessing as we sing together. And we're going to sing with Cantor and Paige.
Okay, let's try it. Thanks. Look at all these beautiful talitot. Is everyone covered by one? I think so. Sorry, band. This is a repeat after me blessing. All you have to do, yes, thank you, Rabbi. All you have to do is repeat after me. Tots, you lead the way on this one. You know it. Okay? You are a blessing.
You are a blessing
Every day.
every day.
When I watch you grow.
Watch you grow,
Learn and play.
learn and play.
I'll love you and keep you.
I'll love you and keep you.
I'll hug you and kiss you.
I'll hug you and kiss you
Forever and ever.
forever and ever.
And ever. Now, kids, we get to give a blessing to the grown-ups, okay? So just the kids. Can you repeat after me?
You are a blessing
You are a blessing.
every day.
Every day.
When you care for me,
When you care for me.
help a family.
Help our family.
I'll love you and keep you.
I'll love you and keep you.
I'll hug you and kiss you
I'll hug you and kiss you.
forever and ever
Forever and ever.
and ever.
And ever. For the last one, we will all repeat together. You can send a blessing to someone in this room or somebody who's not even here right now, just thinking of them. Or a blessing for our whole community. Repeat after me. May God bless you.
May God bless you.
May God keep you.
May God keep you.
Shine light on you.
Shine light on you
And help you find peace.
and help you find peace.
May God watch you.
May God watch you
And stay with you.
and stay with you
Forever and ever.
forever and ever.
And ever.
Ever.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Amen. Amen.
So our ushers going to collect up the talitot that you did. Some people brought talitot. We're going to help our ushers. If you brought a talis, you're going to hold on to it, obviously. And if you didn't, our usher's going to collect them up. What an lovely blessing for each other. We're going to continue now with Lachado D. Each Shabbat, we sing Lachado D, and we imagine bringing Shabbat into our lives, welcoming Shabbat as a blessing. So there's this custom that when we get to the final verse of Lachado D, not yet, but when we get to the last verse, we stand up and face the door as if we're welcoming Shabbat, as if she were a bride coming in. And when the bride comes in, everybody stands up. And so when we get to the final verse of Lachado D, we'll invite everybody to stand as together we welcome Shabbat. But for right now, let's sing together.
Lechado di likrat kalai, yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Bnei Shabbat, nekavel שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד שמו תפארת ונתינה
Page 20 in your prayer book, page 20. If you have a prayer book, page 20.
לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם לשוחה סוף מעשה המחשבה תחילה
Shabbat ekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pre Shabbat ekabela Boi v'shalom ateret bala גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת חלה יאללה 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 Shabbat ekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pre Shabbat ekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalala 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 pre Shabbat ekabela lecha
Now that we have officially greeted Shabbat, I'm going to invite you to turn to people around you and tell them, what are you looking forward to this Shabbat? What are you looking forward to this Shabbat?
Becky's whole family is coming tomorrow, and we're going to Winter Marsalis for Becky's birthday. That's like her family gifts to her at Lincoln Center, like the Jazz at Lincoln Center. Yeah. So. Yeah. Actually, it is. Okay, we're going to continue now. We're going to continue now with our call to prayer with Baruch Hu. Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai,
Page 28. Page 28.
Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai. la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Barechu et Adonai, Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
Ma prayer, we'd like to have any student who's in religious school, any age, to stand and lead from your seats the Shema hand motions. So if you're here from religious school, you can help us out with the Shema hand motions. They're ready. Are you ready? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Amen.
Before and after the Shema, we sing about love. Ahavat olam, everlasting love you offered your people Israel, God. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. You shall love the eternal your God with all your heart, your might, and your soul. Love is essential to our relationship with God. And in the Ve'ahavta, we're asked to think about the ways that we show our love for God and the ways that we show our love for the people around us. All of those who are created in the image of God, in the image of the divine. You can find the words for you shall love, an alternative version of Ve'ahavta, on your handout.
You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be shall teach them diligently unto your children. You shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorpost of your house and upon your gate, and upon your gate, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God. So in a moment, we are going to sing together, and I mean together, we all have to join in. We're going to sing the words of Mi Chamocha. What's special this week about Mi Chamocha is this week's portion is Bishalach. It's the portion that the Israelites sing after they reach the sea. The sea's parted. They run across on dry land, and they're free, and then the sea closes up, and they're so happy that they've freed and escaped slavery in Egypt that they sing together, and they dance together, and they sing the words of Mi Chamocha. And then, after the Israelites sing Mi Chamocha, Miriam gets the women together. They get timbrels in their hands, and they sing and dance together too. And so we're going to sing together Mi Chamocha, and then we're going to sing a special Miriam song. When we get to Miriam's song, or if you're inspired during Mi Chamocha, we invite you to get up, come in the center or around on the sides, and dance together. This song will not work unless everyone gets into it and dances.
Mi Chamocha is on page 40, but you're going to need your hands for your timbrels anyway.
Chamocha ba'ili Madonna, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilo tosefet, Torah tehilo tosefet. Malachut tekara u'banecha, Kokeya yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze Elianu ve'amru, Ze Elianu ve'amru. Get everyone up and dancing. The women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang a song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dancing all night long.
tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every strand and every thread she crafted her delight. A woman touched by spirit, she dances towards the light.
Everyone together! And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted.
Miriam and the women dance and dance all night long.
When Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the sea, the wonder of the miracle she came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to promised land. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted.
Miriam and the women dance and dance all night long. And Miriam the prophet took the timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, which sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, one it is tonight.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women
Dance and dance.
all night long. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted.
Miriam and the women dance and dance all night long.
We are going to remain standing. We turn to page 46. Page 46 as we continue with our Amidah Adonai Sifatai Tiftach. Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei bneihem, Leman Shemo b'Ahava, Melech Ozer, U'Moshia u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol, Atah Rav le'Hoshia. Mashiv HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim v'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol v'Rachamim Rabim. Somech noflim v'rofei cholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha bal gevurot, u'midom elach, melech memit u'mekayeh, u'matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. ata kadosh shimcha kadosh ukadoshim b'kol yom yahalalu kasela Baruch ata Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
We invite you to please be seated, and we are going to take a few moments for some silent prayer and silent reflection. So feel free, if you'd like, to close your eyes and listen to whatever words you need to say tonight as we enter into Shabbat. If you'd like to follow along, you can do so on the words in your handout, Lador Vador. now bring to mind all of our loved ones who are in need of healing, whether it is healing of the mind, healing of the body, or healing of the spirit. And if you are thinking of someone in particular right now that you are praying for, that you would like all of us as a community to pray for, I ask that you please share their name as my eyes meet yours. You can find the words to Misha Berach on page 253 in your Siddur.
Misha Berach avotenu mekor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
All right. We'll get that sorted out. Rabbi, should we keep going?
We also, in addition to acknowledging the people in our lives who need healing.
Thanks, Brendan. Can we say
Thank you, Brendan. We also want to acknowledge the happy things in our life, the smachot, the things that we are celebrating, the things that we are grateful for. So does anyone have something that you are celebrating, an anniversary or a birthday? Yes, Kara. Yay, Mazal Tov, your construction is done and you are moving. We are so excited for you to enter your new home. Yes, Lauren. Amazing. You have break soon. Very exciting, Mazel Tov. We're excited for you to have some rest and relaxation. Yes, Kareen? Wow, President of Hillel, tell her we say Mazel Tov. That is very exciting. Excellent. Yes, over there. Yes. Wow, it is your mom's birthday. Amazing. Mazel Tov. Happy birthday. Yes, Aria.
My birthday.
It is Aria's birthday on Sunday. Are these birthdays? Yes.
Last Sunday.
The Super Bowl. Okay, that's a simcha for all of us, I guess, if you like the team. Yeah, Dan. Yes. Dan Pugash won a Grammy. And Dan used to work here every week at our congregation. So we're so
Dan
excited
was
for
our
him.
drummer before our new Dan.
Amazing. Okay. Yes, Bruce? Josh Allen made MVP. Excellent. Nice.
wait.
Congrats, Bruce. Cantor.
The Mets re-signed Pete Alonso.
The Mets re-signed Pete Alonso. Wow, this is exciting. I don't think we've ever had so many smachot in one service. This is amazing. Yes, Sabrina.
My Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl party. Amazing. Reese. Your play is next week. Okay, and Maisie. It was your birthday on January 24th. Oh, and one more. A play date. We love play dates. That is excellent. Enjoy your play date. So we are celebrating so many things, and we are also celebrating birthdays because it is the first Friday of the month. So if your birthday is in the month of February, please stand up, and we are going to give you a very special treat. If your birthday is in the month of February, wow, okay. So you are going to get a very special Shari Tefillah Hershey's bar. And we have a special song that we would like to sing to you.
Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach.
No, she was January.
Okay. So I want to tell a story. It's a story that's got a mystery that I'm going to need some help with. So if there's kids who want to come sit down here, if people want to come sit down here, or if you feel like a kid and you want to come sit down here, so yeah, come sit down here. So this story takes place in a place called Minsk. Does anybody have family that used to come from Minsk? Raise your hand. Okay. Did anybody have family that used to come from Pinsk? Okay. This story takes place in Minsk. Minsk only, right? This is a Minsk only synagogue. So this story is about the Jewish people of Minsk. Lots of our families used to come from there. And in Minsk, when this story happened, things were hard for the Jewish people. It was challenging. Their teams weren't winning, and things were challenging, and it was really hard. And the Jewish people in Minsk decided they wanted to throw themselves a big party. So they started to think about what are the things they need for a party. So what kinds of things do we need for a party? Yes. Party hats and cupcakes and, yes. What do we need? Ice cream and cake and chickens? Okay, this is going to be a very interesting party. And what else do we need? Chicken wings. Buffalo wings, if you will. Okay, yes.
A birthday girl or boy.
Birthday girl or boy. Well, this is a party for everybody. Yes, and balloons and a tablecloth. Definitely need tablecloths, yes. This is a very good, you could plan all the parties. Okay, what do you need? A Hebrew party. I love that. Exactly. Okay, 3 more answers, and then we're going to, yes. Okay, yes, belly buttons, maybe. Food that's not candy. I agree. 2 more answers, yes. Well, a banner. And yes? Decorations and? Tables. Okay, so here's the thing. You named all kinds of things that they needed at their party, but you didn't name the most important thing. Because you know what the people of Minsk loved more than anything? They loved grape juice. Grape juice. I'm telling you, you just have to take my word for it. They loved grape juice. So they had to have a lot of planning for this party. They needed party hats and tablecloths and belly buttons and all kinds of things, right, for the party. So they need to have committees, because that's what Jews do. We have committees. And they put together the committee to plan the party. And there was the cupcake committee and the food that's not candy committee and all kinds of things like that. Yes? Not yet, but later on. Yes, you're going to ask like you're a party. And most importantly, was the grape juice committee. Yes, the grape juice committee. And the people of Minsk really like grape juice. How much did they like grape juice? A lot, exactly. And so they put together the grape juice committee, and they had to figure out, how are we going to have enough grape juice for everybody to drink? Because people in Minsk, how much do they like grape juice? A lot. Okay, so the grape juice committee had a 3-hour meeting to try and figure out how to have enough grape juice. And this is what the plan is they decided to do. They decided to build a huge, vat that was as tall as this ceiling, okay, huge container, and a big ladder, so you could climb up to the top of the ladder. And then they gave everybody in Minsk a bucket. Looked like this. And they gave everybody a bucket. And they said, the party's in 2 weeks, and we want to fill up this big vat so we have enough grape juice. And so each family got a vat, a little bucket. And they said, sometime in the next 2 weeks, you got to go home and take some of the grape juice from your house. I know that's really hard because you like your grape juice, but we want to share it with the community. So every family got a bucket, and they went home. And then sometime during those 2 weeks, they would take their turns, and they would come to the big, huge vat, and somebody from their family would climb up the very tall ladder to the top of the vat, and then they would pour in what was in the bucket. And every family did this for 2 weeks, and the party got closer and closer, and the party hat committee, and the cupcake committee, and the belly button committee, and the tablecloth committee, and everybody was getting ready. And the Buffalo Wings Committee, sorry, I almost forgot that. And the party drew to the end. It got to the day of the party. And they decided that the most important thing that they wanted to start with was, what do you think they wanted? Grape juice, exactly. So they were ready to have the grape juice. And everybody had brought their bucket. So they gave the honor, so the vat is huge. They can't get up there really easily, so they decide to make a little, hole in the side of the vat. And so they give the leader of the grape juice committee. Would you like to be the leader of the grape juice committee? Come. Okay, so they gave her a hammer. Here's your hammer. And they gave her something that she could pound into the side of the vat, and she pounded it in there. Okay, and then there was a little spigot on the side of that little pipe there that she had just drilled into the side. And wait, then there was a drum roll. Okay, and the leader of the grape juice committee took her cup, okay, and carefully she turned the spigot and to get some grape juice, and out came water. Water. And she thought, that can't be right. Yeah, everybody had a face just like that. Like, what is going on here? She thought maybe I did it wrong. So she poured the water on the ground, and then we had another drum roll. Okay, and she turned the spigot, and out came water. And everybody looked at each other and thought, what is going on here? And then everybody thought about it, and then everybody kind of looked down a little ashamed. So the mystery question is, what do you think happened? Okay, what do you think happened? Why was there water instead of grape juice? You got an idea? No, just tell me and then I'll repeat it. Go quickly, quick story.
Okay, so they put the wrong ingredient in to make it 1,000 times bigger than grape juice. So that's why it became water.
Okay, so it turned into water instead of grape juice. I don't know. What do you got? You got a theory about what happened? Why was it water instead of grape juice?
Because everyone couldn't part with their grape juice, so they just poured water in.
Oh, have you heard this story before? So here's the thing. Shh, wait, he already gave the answer. Okay, you're going to say what you're saying? Okay.
What I was thinking is that people thought we drank too much grape juice, so we should try something different.
Okay, that's a very generous version of the story. I think what actually happened is exactly what you said. Everybody's like, here's what they said to themselves. They thought, I don't need to bring my precious grape juice, because I don't want to give it up. But everybody else will bring their grape juice. So if I just bring my water and then everybody else bring grape juice, it'll be fine. But everybody had the same thought. Everybody was like, I'm going to keep my grape juice and everybody else can bring their grape juice. So what's the moral of the story? And for this, I'm looking to the people who are over 13. Wait, shh, you got to put your hands down. Yes, Dan, what's the moral of the story? Concentrate on belly buttons is Dan's answer to the story. Okay. And good night, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Shh. What's the moral of the story? I mean, that is the best moral of the story. Do you have another moral in addition that won't be as good as that?
Yes. Everyone has to do their part.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Everybody has to contribute. Your grape juice, and your grape juice, and your grape juice, and your grape juice. We need all of it to make a strong community that loves their grape juice. Can you all go back to wherever you were sitting before? Thank you very much. What's next?
So as we are talking about everyone contributing your grape juice, contributing something that's meaningful to you, something that you love, we turn to the words of one day, and you can find that on your song sheet. And one day we're singing instead of the traditional Aleinu prayer. And the Aleinu prayer says it's up to us to change the world. It's up to us to do our part, which is exactly what Ben told us right here, right? The moral of the story. One day we are going to have a more peaceful and a better world, and it's up to us to get there. It is up to us to work to make that happen. Nobody else is going to do that but us. So we join together in the words of one day.
Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Shabbat is such a special time to be together, and it's so wonderful to be together in the round. We can really hear everybody's voices. And so we get to celebrate being in community, and we also remember the people that we love, that we miss, people who have died, who blessed us, who brought so much joy and goodness into our lives. And so in this moment of the service, we take a moment to think of them. In a minute, we're going to read some names of people that we know. And we've added this ritual. Actually, it started at the last big tent, and we've done it every Friday night since, where when you hear the name of a loved one that you're remembering, or if you just want to come on up and participate, we'll invite people who want to come up and take a stone from this memory bowl, from this bowl, and place it in this larger bowl here, as we continue to add the memories of our loved ones to those of our fellow congregants. So we start by thinking about all the people who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, and I'm going to place a stone in the bowl, and we're going to read a list of names, and at the end, if you'd like to add names, you can do that too. In the period of Shiva, we extend our condolences to Marjorie Kahn on the death of her father, Norman Jacobs, this week. In the period of Shloshim, we remember Lawrence Friedman, father of David Friedman. And we remember these whose yahrzeits, the anniversaries of their deaths, are marked at this time. Phyllis Akard, Larry Edelman, Ruth Altfest, Emily Bierman, Sheila Burson, Morris Chaikin, David Kogan, Fern M. Kogan, Dorothy Cooper, Joan Dorfman, Sanford Edelman, Abel Ederer, Gertrude Ederer, Celia Fauer, Edgar Meyer Fauer, Joseph M. Fink, Esther Fishlow, Jessica Fleischman, Nella Frendel Burdney, Francis Fried, Sigmund Friedman, William Furman, Edith Galitzer, Lawrence Gershall, Alex Glauberman, Irving Halper, Sophie K. Hennigsberg, Jean Howard, Celia Jacobs, Edward Janis, Edith Kaplan, Dr. Stanley Casso.
Matthew M. Kaufman, Philip Kleberg, Bert Kostant, Anna Kramer, Theodore Kramer, Ivan Kulik, Ruth Langman, Barbara Laufer, Michael Levine, Marion Levenstein, Gussie Lustig, Carolyn Mayer, Sarah Carmen Michelson, Sam Nakrin, Goldie Nass, Dorothy Nudell, Herbert Orentlick, Sadie Parlevsky, John D. Phillips, Ida Reese, William Rogers, Leo Rosenberg, John J. Rosenzweig, Dr. Benno Schachter, Sophie K. Schechter, Laura Schlanger, Max Schneider, Herbert Schnur, Martha Schwartz, Benjamin Seligson, Alan R. Shalida, Rose Shapiro, Jerry Solomon, Myers Stepner, Martin Strauss, Arthur Sultan, Selma Suskin, Louis Tabbs, Herbert White, Nathan Winnower, Byron Yaffe, and Arpad Zucker.
If there are others that you're remembering, we invite you to mention their names aloud, and if you'd like to come forward and put a stone in our memory bowl, you can do that as well. Zichronam livracha, may their memories live as an enduring blessing. We rise together to offer the words of Kaddish, which you can find in your prayer book on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, ve'alma divrach irute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kari v'imru, amen. Yehi shmei rabam v'varach le'alam lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran v'alma v'amru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. You may be seated.
And let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. And And let us say, Amen.
It's my honor to ask Jana Krauthammer, a leader of our congregation, to bring some greetings.
Exactly. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. My name is Janet Krauthammer, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight for this very special Big Tent Shabbat Shirah service. Thank you all so much. It was so, so beautiful, and I hope you all enjoyed the music and the dancings and all the blessings and the joy. I would love to share with you an exciting event that we have coming up on March 7th and 8th, which is Sharetz Shabbat Together at Home. So instead of gathering here at the synagogue, we'll be gathering in small groups at members' homes to light candles, eat Shabbat dinner, and connect with other members you may already know or members you don't know yet. We welcome everyone to participate, whether you would like to host people in your home or you would like to join as a guest in someone else's home. And you can choose whether you'd like to do Friday night dinner or Saturday lunch. And that, again, that's on March 7th and 8th. So we have plenty of people signed up already, but we would love for everyone to take part in this very special event. The link to sign up is in the weekly email, and we hope you'll all join us. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. In a moment, we're going to draw our service towards a close. After Kiddush and the closing song and Motzi, we're going to enjoy our oneg in here. Not yet, but pretty soon the cookies will get uncovered. And we hope that you'll meet somebody new, maybe, make a new friend. But for right now, let's all stand as we prepare for Kiddush, which you can find in your prayer book on page 5.
And I also want to take a moment to thank Shari School of Rock again for adding
Yeah,
their beautiful
that's great.
singing to
Beautiful.
our service.
And how about these amazing musicians that we are so lucky to have? Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon inchilanu Zikaron lemase bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'chata yotanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava uvratzon hinchatanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat L'chaim. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam, salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. סלם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלם, סלם, סלם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלם, סלם. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
Before we say Motzi, so many people have helped us work on this service tonight, including Jonathan and Linda, who are in the room from our team. And I want to thank a special friend who doesn't want me to do this, which is why I'm going to do it. Her name is Janet Walton. She's sitting back there. She is an amazing friend who has helped us think a lot about worship over the years. And so if you liked anything about tonight, it was probably Janet's idea. We're grateful to her for her help and support. So our dancing Motzi-ers here are ready to dance with the challah, but we should bless it and then do enjoy some food and say hello to people. And thank you so much for being here. Please join with me. Can you help me with the blessing?
Adonai Eloheinu v'haolam Motzi lehem min haaretz.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. You can tear off a piece.
Had to do the Picardy third there.